Next up, it's the Temple Challenge Cup. Up to Temple Island we go. And it's the Dutch KSR Njord against Oxford Brookes University C. And the C is relevant. It's not necessarily going to be their strongest boat, but they'll be keen to give KSR Njord, the Netherlands, a run for their money. And we'll get an indication early as to what we might get here. They've certainly had a good start to this one.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the sea. In fact, this is probably Oxford Brookes' fourth crew, but the strength and depth of this squad, Tim, and Henry Belhatch and Webb, he's the coach there, Richard Spratley, he organises the programme, and we have huge strength and depth. You know, at the moment, the Njord from the Netherlands, they are coming better in this race, but this is a sea boat that is still full of talent.
Oxford Brookes, who of course won this competition in 2016, beat Harvard of the USA by 3 1/4 lengths in the final Sunday last summer. Here we are in the first round of heats in the same competition, the Temple Challenge Cup, and at the moment the Oxford Brookes University C boat are struggling to keep pace with the KSAR Njord. Early stages still, and in fact the Dutch have dropped their stroke right down, haven't they? Look at it, they're just having a bit of a paddle down there at the moment. They may have to work a bit harder between now and the end of the race because there's quite a long way to go, but they're looking very nonchalant.
Yeah, Njord named after their rowing club after the sea god or the water god there, and they have made that god proud today. They made sure the first half of this race is really strong, and just look, they have dropped their rate, but they haven't dropped any of their style. Their blade work is near perfection there.
Very calm performance at the moment from Njord of the Netherlands. Simplicity in their outfits as well in comparison to some of their compatriots we've seen earlier on the water. The more traditional white vest, and leave it at that.
Yes, the programme tells them their colour is light blue, but as you say, you see that only on the edge of their blades, and they have got this race really well sorted. Rates are low, but they're lifting this boat up, they're pushing it with their legs, they're still explosive in their strokes. 3:01 there on the time to the halfway mark.
So close up look at KSAR Njord there. See Jasper Hofstede in the stroke seat for KSAR Njord. It's his second Henley Regatta. He's the most experienced rower in the young crew. He's won most of the national regattas. A law graduate, starting his masters later on this year.
And 3:01 to 40 in the Temple is an excellent time. The record time is 2:57 there. So 3:01, this crew has had a really good first half of the race. As I say, Oxford Brookes C, they are no slouch. They are a strong university crew and part of a very strong university squad.
Well, they clocked a 5:39 at the KRB Regatta, the Njord boat, which seems to be going a bit. So, yes, they are very capable, aren't they? They like to be the front runners, they say, to avoid any tricky draws. Get in front and stay in front. That's what they've done here. But they've put together a good race. And they're holding off Oxford Brookes University C with some style.
And of course we saw the Germans do the world best time in Poznan. We'll be watching them here at this regatta later on in this week. But you know, if we get a close race, I think this boat could trouble the record we saw in this event, set in 2001 and then equal to the Forley in 2015 by another Dutch crew from Nereus.
This is for single colleges, small universities, schools not in the Princess Elizabeth, the Temple, and incredibly impressive performance from what we've seen so far of Njord.
Yeah, look at that, and they're moving this boat so well, just picking it up, hands loosely lift it up outside the boat, feet start to press, and then look at that speed as the legs and backs open well. That is what's moving this boat so sweetly. Oxford Brookes C keeping in the race as much as they can.
Yeah, they look well drilled. Great synchronicity as they head towards the finish line in front of the very busy stewards enclosure now. Over the line come KSR Njord of the Netherlands. Good performance from them. Really good performance from them in the Temple Challenge Cup first round, beating Oxford Brookes University C by a good margin. They had the race under control. We'll keep an eye on them later on in the competition. They look like real contenders based on what we've seen so far.